Did you know that one of the great leaders of the civil rights movement got his start by preaching to chickens? That's right, John Lewis, who was born this week in 1940 in Troy, Alabama, got his start by preaching to chickens. After being denied entry to local Troy University because of his race, Lewis attended Fisk University, a historically black college in Nashville. While in college, Lewis was instrumental in organizing boycotts and other forms of nonviolent protest. During this time, he was arrested on multiple occasions. This is when Lewis coined the phrase, good trouble, necessary trouble, a phrase he used for the rest of his life. In the summer of 1961, Lewis became one of the original 13 Freedom Riders. The Freedom Riders were 7 black students and 6 white students who rode the interstate buses in order to challenge segregation policies in southern states.
When we arrived in a little town called Rock Hill, South Carolina, we got off the bus, went into this waiting room marked White Waiting. A group of young men, members of the Klan, attacked us, beat us, and left us lying in a pool of blood.
Lewis continued on with the Freedom Riders. Later, he led protests across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama, on Bloody Sunday. He was the youngest member of the Big Six civil rights activists and a keynote speaker during the March on Washington. Lewis was elected to Congress in 1987 to represent Georgia's 5th District. It was in Congress in 2009 when he met Elwyn Wilson, one of the men who attacked him almost 50 years earlier in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Mr. Wilson came to my office 2 years ago. He said, I attacked you, and I'm sorry. I want to apologize. Will you accept my apology? And I said, yes. And he gave me a hug.
Was that the first time you knew who had actually done it?
Oh, yeah. And he started crying. I hugged him back, and I shedded some tears also.
John Lewis passed away on July 17, 2020, in Atlanta. He left behind a legacy of fighting for justice and equality. He also left us an example of forgiveness and love.